students, welcome to Shruti Academy. So let us start with the question number 9 of chapter 9, some applications of trigonometry of exercise 9.1 of class 10 CBSE NCERT. So in the question number 9, it says the angle of elevation of a top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degrees. If the tower is 50 meters high, find the height of the building. So here we have been given the building and the tower. Two things are given over here. So let us firstly draw the figure and then start the question. Figure is a must in this exercise. In this type of questions, the figure is the must. Okay. So let us draw the figure. In the figure, it is being given that a tower is given and a building is given. Okay. So let us take the building over here somewhere to be here. Let us take it to be building. Let us mark it to be A and B. And let us take a tower also. The tower height is given to us. If the tower is 50 meters high, so the height of the tower is given to us. So let us take AB to be the building. And let us take, you can take any of the variables. I am taking PQ to be the tower. Okay. Okay. So the building is here AB and the tower is here PQ. Now it is saying that the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower. So this is the foot of the tower, P is the foot of the tower and the top of the building is B. So the angle of elevation, so when viewed from here, this angle is given to us as 30 degrees. Then the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, now the top of the tower is this, from the foot of the building. So building foot is this. So this elevation is given to us as 60 degrees. 60 degrees. So we need to find the height of the building. This height is given to us. Tower height is given to us. That is 50 meters over here. And we need to find the height of the building. Let us take this height to be H. Let us this height to be H. Here it is forming 90 degrees. Here also it is forming 90 degrees. Okay. So this will be the figure for this question. Now let us write down the points. P is the foot of the tower. Okay. And Q is the top of the tower. Then over here, A is the foot of the building. We have assumed to be A. A is the foot of building. Okay. And B is the top of building. Okay, so the height of the building we have assumed to be H. We have assumed it to be H. Height of building equals to H equals to AB. So this we need to find it out. Okay. And also they have not given us the AP, that is the distance of the building from the tower. We have not been given, so we will be assuming it to be X. So AP is the distance between distance between building and tower. Okay. So here also they are forming two triangles. The first triangle which is being formed is triangle ABP, and the second triangle is formed is AQP. So let us start with the triangle AQP. In the triangle AQP, the 90 degree is angle QPA. Angle QPA is 90 degree and opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse. So this will be the hypotenuse. This side AQ will be the hypotenuse. Then this will be the base. So let us start with the triangle AQP. Taking triangle AQP. Taking triangle AQP. Now tan 60 degrees. It is being given to us tan 60 degrees. So tan 60 degrees will be equal to perpendicular upon base. So from here perpendicular I am having 50 because perpendicular is QP and base is AP. Okay, so tan 60 is given by root 3 is equal to QP is 50 already being given to us upon X. Okay, X we have assumed it to be distance to be equal to X AP. So from here we will be cross multiplying it. So we will be getting the value of X to be equal to 50 upon root 3. Okay, 50 upon root 3. Let us mark it to be equation number 1. Now taking another triangle to be ABP. Taking another triangle to be ABP. So in this triangle we clearly see here is the 90 degrees. So opposite to 90 degree is BP. So BP will be hypotenuse. Okay, this will be the perpendicular, AB will be the perpendicular, and AP will be the base, which was X. Okay, so taking triangle ABP, we will be applying tan 30 degrees because angle theta is formed over here. So tan 30 degrees will be equal to perpendicular upon base. So that will be equal to perpendicular is AB and base is AP. Okay, tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 is always given by 1 upon root 3 is equal to AB. We need to find it out. That would be H. We have already assumed it to be H and X. AP is X. So from 1 we will be putting the value of X in this equation. Let us mark it to be second. So putting the value of X from first in second. Okay, so here we'll be getting our value to be 1 upon root 3 is equal to H upon 50 upon root 3. Okay, so this we will be solving it in order to get a value of H. So we have come up till here 1 upon root 3 is equal to H divided by 50 upon root 3. So it will become 1 upon root 3 is equal to H into root 3 upon 50. Okay, so I need the value of h, so I will be taking this root 3 and upon 50 to that side. So when 50 will go that side, it will go with the multiplication, and this root 3, since it is in multiplication, when it will go to the other side, it will go with the division. Okay, so therefore h will be equal to 1 upon root 3 into 50 upon root 3. So this root 3 and this root 3 will be multiplied, and we'll be getting over here root 3 into root 3 to be equal to 3. So h will be equal to 50 upon 3 meters, or you can convert it into fraction, which is being given at the back. Okay, 16 3 the 48, 2 is the remainder meters. So my answer is this. So therefore the height of the building which was asked in the question came out to be 16 whole 2 upon 3 meters. So let us write down. Therefore in this manner we need to proceed such type of questions. So in this question the building and the tower were given separately, but in the previous questions they were given that on the building some statue is being standing, so it was on the same height, same level, it was being standing in the same point. But here the point of the building and the tower was different, completely different. So according to the figure we have solved the question. So ultimate tip or the trick is that the figure should be correct. So first learn to draw the figure. If the figure is correct 100%, the question answer will be correct. Okay, so thank you. So please subscribe my channel, please share my videos, and if you have any doubt you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.